Thank you. We just finished an extensive visual security, State Security Council meeting, which we had extensive discussion on the current, economic and security situation of the state. We, as a state, have had some earlier meeting, especially as regards to the economy and economic goings of the state. But joining the security meeting, we had to also look at it from a security perspective, and very extensive discussion and engagement were had. I will first use this opportunity to ask the Commissioner of Police just to give us an highlight of some of the very recurring security issues that the command have seen and the steps that they've taken to curtail and bring to the barest minimum some of the security issues that we've seen and we have in the state. And thereafter, I will come back and I'll be able to talk around our own economic indices and some conversation around what the government intends to do very quickly to reduce the current economic hardship that we have in the state. I'm refraining from the word palliative, but if you choose to use those words, you will not be far from it. But just to identify some areas where government can immediately cushion the effect and steps that will generally improve the quality of life of our citizens and bring about a better government citizens engagement in Lagos State. So support that would include vehicles, motorcycles, and other needed communication gadgets and equipment to help the entire security architecture and the state. All of these were discussed extensively, and the state government will very quickly put in place machinery where all of those support will happen very, very, very soon. Like I said, the second side of our meeting was to review the current economic tightness that we have in the country, and more especially in a big, massive city like ourselves. And so we've had extensive conversation with all of the stakeholders in our transport system, the various formal and informal modes of transportation, and we've come to a conclusion which the state government will be supporting and will be supporting with. Immediately from Wednesday, all public transportation that are being controlled by Lamata, all of the high capacity buses will be plying all the routes of Lagos at 50% discount. All the commuters that will be plying on this route will start enjoying a 50% rebate on the current transport fare that are currently being charged on all of these buses, and this will start immediately from Wednesday. They cannot start tomorrow because they need to do a lot of configuration, they need to do all of their validation so that that can happen from Wednesday. And that decision has been taken and has been communicated with them. For the informal buses, they are also going to make a pronouncement today, and if I dare, can say to you that we've also agreed with them that they will be doing about 25% reduction, on their buses, all of the yellow buses, that we have on the streets. They will also make a formal announcement maybe later today on that. So that probably will take effect from tomorrow or latest on Wednesday, as I mentioned. But they are also having their meeting right now as we speak. Regarding all of the offices that we have as public offices under government, we've also concluded arrangements to increase the fleet of staff buses that we have that will be used to convey our staff from their various offices to their various boats of residence. If you go to the football field on my left-hand side, you will notice, you can go there and check, there have been buses that have been procured and they've started supplying those buses already. So we're just waiting to get the right number before we make those distribution to the various arms in the public service. So that also will be worked on with the head of service, and adequate provisions will be made to the various offices. And the ones that will have that are extra, we will throw them into the general fleet of the public transportation system, so that they can also feel increase in the number of buses that will be moving people from one part of the country, one part of the state to the other. The other means of relief that we will be passing on is we've also concluded discussions with our various stakeholders.